Hey there and welcome to Trivia Ronin. I'm your host, Douglas Farland. Whether you're joining us live on Zoom or Twitch or after the fact on YouTube, welcome. We're happy to have you. Quick breakdown of the rules. 1, we're honor code here. You keep your own score. Feel free to cheat. You get nothing. 2, after each question, you'll get 45 seconds to answer. Absolutely do not show your answer until the time is up. And 3, if you're watching on Twitch, due to the delay, drop your answer in the chat. Around 10 seconds left. That'll line up with us live. Tonight, there are 30 questions, 1 point each, and a story question at the end worth 10 points for a total of 40 points. Maybe some bonus opportunities sprinkled in. Let's play Trivia Ronin. Question 1. What's the name of the Jewish New Year? 45 seconds on the clock. What is the name of the Jewish New Year? "45 seconds, you uncultured swine." Sorry. I shouldn't say that. Correct. Spelling does not count. You uncultured... just keep driving it home. Read a book, Chris. Honest to God, when I saw it, I was like, oh shit, that is how you spell that. So 10 seconds. "210. Zoom, talk to me forever. What do we got? Yep. It is Rosh Hashanah, not Yom Kippur. Rosh Hashanah we were looking for. Yep. Apparently, you guys know how to spell things. I do not know how to spell. Question 2. I thought it was Rosh Hashanah. I can't be the only one who thought that. Question 2. From what show is the character James Dokes? From what show is the character James Dokes? I won't even... It's a pay-for channel that I can't think of what channel exactly it is. So, if you are answering something that is just standard cable or something, it's not that. It is extended cable. "17 seconds. Anybody a fan of this show? Thumbs up. In 7 seconds I can. It's I would say the genre is murderer who murders bad people. Murderer. The James Show Shield. Dexter is correct. We were looking for Dexter. Now let me show you that I wrote Dexter. Yes, it is Dexter. The Wire's a good guess, Drama Turtle. Dexter is the correct answer, though. Question 3. Which character was played by Dustin Diamond in the sitcom Saved by the Bell? Rest in peace, Dustin. Dustin Diamond in the sitcom Saved by the Bell. Saved by the Bell? Question mark. Yes, he was. When you wake up in the morning and the door and you think you never make it on time. By the time you get your books and you give yourself a look, you're at the corner just in time to see the bus fly by. It's alright, cause I'm Saved by the Bell. I get a point for that. I know. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Now, show me your answers. Drama Turtle's on it. Yes, the late Dustin Diamond. Yep, Screech is correct. Screech. To the people who didn't answer, is it that you don't know the name of any character on Saved by the Bell? Oh, well. There you go. That answers that. Am I ashamed? I don't know. We'll work on how I feel about you not knowing the name of one character on Saved by the Bell. Question 4. How many zeros are there in a Google? 45 seconds if I can find my mouse. There it is. How many zeros are in a Google? I keep expecting Sethron to add some snarky shit, but he's not in. Twitch chat, if you're wondering what the fuck happened to Sethron, he's live and in person on my Zoom call like an idiot. Oh, I could totally say something right now. Oh. What would Richard Schiff say in a time like this? One zero. What do we got? You guys need a new marker. I know that. I know Pud needs a new fucking marker. It is 100. It's 100. 100. I didn't. There it is. Christ. 100. Not 1,000. 100. Question 5. Without rounding, what are the first 4 digits of pi? Without rounding, what are the first 4 digits of pi? Who wants a half point for the next one? Read it. Anybody? No one? Okay. Don't mute me. The digits start where the digits start before the decimal. Seven seconds. What an interesting Friday turnout. Not complaining. I love you guys. Great. Let's see it. 525,600 is not the answer. 3.141 is the correct answer. We were looking for 3.141. Hey, T-Girl, welcome. You got some catching up to do, or maybe you've been here the whole time and just were waiting for something to answer. Question 6. Nobody wants the half point to read it, huh? Just to clarify? Okay. Go ahead, Julia, if you want it, take it. Thank you very much. What a lovely read. Everybody, big round of applause for that read in the TV show's Cheers. Sam Malone was a former relief pitcher for which baseball team? It's sort of a big deal in the show. If you've seen Cheers, you may just know it. In the TV show Cheers, Sam Malone's a former relief pitcher for which baseball team? Well, T-Girl, welcome. I expect big things. Three, two, one. It's the Sox. It is the Sox. Ba, ba, ba. Question 7. Chris, you want it? In Roman numerals, what a read. God, your voice is just, it's stunning. Captivating. Yeah. In Roman numerals, it's the trail mix and 40 years of cigar smoking. What does XL equate to? 33 seconds left. With the logo? Oh, and all the characters. I thought you had logo of all the characters. I would not have known the answer to this for what it's worth. If anyone's like, I don't know. I do not know. Does anybody want the half point for the next one? Sarah? Cool. It's a tough one. Let's see it. I don't want to read it. Yep. It's 40. Oh, 4D. 410, not 420. All right, Sarah, take us through question 8. Thank you very much, Sarah. True or false? The Ceratosaurus is a dinosaur, or a dinosaur known for having a horn on the top of its nose. Also, is known to be a descendant of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. The Tyrannosaurus Rex, also a dinosaur. 45 seconds. Oh my God! I totally yes, you get humor points. I totally forgot that he said that. QVC, that's hilarious. Frankly, my Mike Gundy knowledge is lacking. At least the references. True or false? The Ceratosaurus, a dinosaur known for having a horn on the top of its nose, is also known to be a descendant of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. More like Tyrannosaurus Rex, right? Got him. Thanks, Seth. Let's see it. More like Seth wrong. Got him. True. It is absolutely false. They both stand up, so I can understand why you'd say that, but outside of that, they ain't related. Question 9. Part of the brain, the hippocampus. The hippocampus is also the Latin name for which marine creature? Part of the brain, hippocampus, is also the Latin name for which marine creature? Unless it's actually Greek, I'm sure Sarah will tell me. Well, it's all Greek to you. Thank you, T-Girl. That's what I would have said as well. I didn't look up the answer as far as that goes. It's one of the ones I just read. And I went with it. All right. 3, 2, 1. My best friends, what do you think? Squid, hippopotamus, octopus, seahorse, 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 seahorse. We were looking for seahorse. Seahorse, yes. The narwhal is always correct. Drama Turtle, give yourself 46 points for narwhal, but for misspelling seahorse, remove 46 points from your score. Question 10, end of round 1. What's the square root of 49? 45 seconds on the clock. End of round 1. Do you guys know about Giacomo Casanova? That's the story tonight. I hope you guys are fans of famous Lothario Giacomo Casanova. Played by all the great actors of all time, including Heath Ledger and Merchant and Bob Hope and others, likely. 43-21, what do we got? Team? The answer is 7. If you didn't write 7, you are wrong. All right, after 10, wonderful read. Talk about earning the point. Bravo, yes. And I'll just tell you the answer at this point. True or false? 111,111,111 times 111,111,111 equals 12 quadrillion 345 trillion 678 billion 988 87,654,321. And now I'm not reading it again. Take that to the bank. 2-1-0. We've got trues, we've got falses, we've got true. She didn't even answer after all that. It is true. Guys, the answer is true. Yes. Oh, that. Is this going to be about lasers? Are you going to talk about space lasers? Or gay space lasers? 45 seconds on the clock for this next one. True or false? A millennial is a real number. It's the most Doug-written question ever. A millennial's a real number. Not a number at all. A fake number. As opposed to a fake number. A number made up. All words are made up, Doug. Three, two, 1, 0. Let's see it. We've got the answer is true. Guys, it was true the whole time. Millennial is a number. Talk about interesting stuff you're learning tonight. Question 3. Within 2 years, what's the average lifespan of a wildcat? Julian, I'm sure you have that wildcat farm. You know the answer to this, right? Look, I'm Cyrus. I'm saying things about you that aren't true. Just because he's not here, I just feel like I should say weird shit about you that isn't true at all, and that you have to answer to. That's Sethron, you get the funny point. Within 2 years, what's the average lifespan of a wildcat? What do we got? Is that 3.5 or 35? 35, 14, 8, 17, 12. The answer is 6. So 4 to 8 gets you the point. How do you not know that? Question 4, what's the prime number after 23? You math questions. I mean, wildcat age is not exactly math. Sarah, here's a little hint for you. If I ask within 2 years, it's not going to be 35 because I don't think anybody could possibly know that. So if it was 35, I'd probably say like within 5 years. Just for your knowledge. Got it. That makes way more sense. Nothing about that seems weird to hear someone say. Two and 0. What do we got? We got 29, 25, 29, 29, 29. Guys, the answer is 29. The answer is 29, not 31, which I wrote. It is 29. Which is the real answer that I didn't write because I'm wrong. Let's move on. Wow, Doug. I do this for a living. This is my living. Question 5. How many legs do butterflies have? "45 seconds on the clock. How many legs do butterflies have?" Yeah, QVC. I was giving myself the benefit of the doubt that I would be within 2. Who wants a half point to read the next question? Gotcha. Four, three, two, one. The answer is not 8, but in fact 6. The answer is 6. It's not an 8-arachnid. It's a 6-legnid. Steven! Actually, I'm only giving you the half point if Sethron will walk around the corner and read it. Making his Zoom call debut. Go ahead, my guy. The dish food. Bravo. Bravo. The dish fugu is made from what family of fish? Don't applaud him. You're only going to encourage him. The dish fugu is made from what family of fish? Dramatic music for Twitch. You're in a Christopher Nolan film. Question 6 of round 2. Thumbs up if you've had fugu. No one. Ooh, interesting. I thought for sure somebody in this eclectic group would have had fugu. I've not either. 3210. Hey, Tara, welcome. Yeah. Yes, no, the Adams family of fish. I'll give you a full point for that. Pufferfish is correct. Drama Turtle, it's Puffer. The Puffer family. Question 7, how many sides does a heptagon have? So many number questions. I mean, it's not like a... How many sides does a heptagon have? Tara, we are worse when you leave, but you may leave whenever you like. Bye. Let's see it. All right. The answer is 7. Since you all got it right, I will offer 1 point to the first person who yells, "What's in the box?" Chris got it. Well done, Chris. Bravo. The answer was 7. Go on. You muted yourself instead of unmuted yourself? Oh, we'll hear this story by tomorrow, most likely. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to move on. Tell us later. Oh. Really loud. Well, I thought she was going to say she farted, honestly. Which actress's real name was Frances Ethel Gum? 45 seconds. Yeah, take that, T-girl. Now I'm asking actress questions. Yeah, Tara, peer pressure. You have to come to every trivia. There anniversary. Oh, wait. 2 friends celebrating their anniversary. I think I get it now. All right, let's see. Yes. Yes. It is Charlize. No, it's not. It's Judy Garland. Judy Garland. Frances Ethel Gum. See, now that you know the answer, it makes sense. Oh, maybe. That sounds about right, T-Girl. And also weird that you know that. I'm a little creeped out by it. Question 9. Anybody want a half to read it? You can hop on. Anybody, even if you've already read. No one? But just whoever reads, reads. Because of its flavor when cooked, which animal is known as a mountain chicken? Thank you so much, Chris. 45 seconds on the clock. Because of its flavor when cooked, which animal is known as a mountain chicken? I will forever refer to this animal as a mountain chicken from now on. After hearing that fact, I'm so pleased by it. Well, it's weird that I'm talking about an animal that tastes like chicken when cooked. T-Girl's talking about Silence of the Lambs, and now Tara's talking about cooking me. Let's see it. Squirrel, squirrel. What do we got? Julia? No? God, I can't see your... goat. Goat also. Frog is the correct answer. Fucking weirdo. You know that, but also, I will forever call frog. I love these. This is a great question. We got emu. We got rattlesnake in the chat. Frog is the mountain chicken from now on. From Mountain Chicken on. Question 10. Rabbits can see what's behind themselves without turning their heads. True or false? Rabbits can see behind themselves without turning their heads. I will tell you that there are animals on this planet that can do that. Is the rabbit one of them? It is true or false. You'll notice I didn't write that. What would the answer have been if I would have said, no, it's not true or false? What would you have written? This is nope and sure. Nope or sure. Rabbits can see what's behind themselves. What do we think? T-Girl, you think absolutely? That's so confident. False, false, true, 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 true. So true. All right, guys.
Disney princesses, things you can stick up your ass that are nutritious, and Black history.
Hey there, and welcome to Trivia Ronin.
Welcome to Trivia Ronin.
And welcome to Trivia Ronin.
Welcome to Trivia Ronin.
Welcome to Trivia Ronin.
Welcome to Trivia Ronin.
I'm your host, Douglas Larlam, and I'm not wearing pants.
As of August 2019, what is the top grossing film to hold an MPAA rating of G?
It's gonna be a nice, quiet, intimate show.
She murders deaf children right after they get cochlear implants.
Don't ever forget I can kill people I think about.
We make up for it by being less creepy than Drew Carey.
Shit's going down on Twitch.
It's like 4 dementia movies. I wanted to watch them, but I forgot. Remember movies in theaters when they made money? That was the thing.
I'll make love to you.
Am I supposed to wait?
Saturday night and you're on Twitch during a pandemic. If you're not drinking, you're doing it wrong.
It's a cat toy on a reusable straw.
Fuck with that algorithm.
This is Doug's tie, by the way.
You almost don't need a gunshot to die.
Doug, you think we'll get a lawsuit out of this one?
I don't care.
Don't fuck this up, McNelly.
If you guys were just fucking dumb, I'd be better at this as a host.
It was Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4. That came out in 2019. When was that?
Guys, it's round 3. Wayla. What are you looking at is what the letters of Wayla stand for. I'm going to show you images. It's the visual portion of the night. And after I show you the image, I'm going to ask you a question about the image. Most likely what you are looking at. Let's get right into it. This logo is for what school? 45 seconds. QVC, are you not already? It's free. They just let you take it. T-Girl, I love you for trying, but you'll never be unique up on it. No, that's really funny. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Team, talk to me. It is Baylor. We're looking for Baylor University, but also, Chris, when you first moved your pad to the screen, I first read false as the answer that I thought you. What school is this? False. That is Baylor University. Well done to the people who wrote that. It is not Butler. It is not Boston. It is Baylor. Who is this heartthrob? I'm realizing right now I might have 2 pictures of this person, so you might end up getting a free point. Because I think I downloaded a second picture. Who is this brilliant anti-Semite? Let's see it. Formal Dirk Nowitzki. Matthew McNally, also good. Carl's not bad. We are looking for one Bobby Fischer, chess champion. Bobby Fischer. The other picture I have of him is him playing chess, which I thought was the picture I had right here, but maybe you'll accidentally get another picture of that. What show is this? What show are we looking at? Oh, really? I didn't know it. Give yourself a half point for teaching me that, because I would want to know that moving forward. Yeah, QVC. So you're the only reason I didn't. You and T-Girl are the only ones I worried about making it too easy. But you know, it is a great picture. Only pictures of him with the beard I find side by side though. I don't find many like just him of high quality. Anyway, 210. Yeah, everybody. Fleabag is absolutely correct. We were looking for Fleabag. When the world looked like this, what was this landmass known as? I'll give you an extra third of a point if you spell it correctly without looking it up. I'll give you a hint. It's not Rhodesia. Which I think was one of those ridiculous full... I think we've had 3 one land masses in history. One of them was that, and I don't remember the other one. All right, what do we got? We are looking for Pangea. The answer is P-A-N-G-E-A. Pangea. Give yourself an extra third of a point if you got it correct. Pangea, yeah. I always spell it the way you guys did, like with the AEA on Drama Turtle, but it's just EA. I was shocked by that today. What's the like Panacea, right? That's with the EA, like the other way. Anyway. Next. Nope. Next, I said. There we go. 45 seconds on the clock. The what is the name of a nurse in training? A young trainee. Named after their outfits. What happened to my music, Spotify? Lord. It's your first day? Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. What do we got? To the people who don't know, these are called candy stripers. Because their outfits look like striped candy. Red and white stripes, which you don't see in that black and white photo. This was a remake of a movie. What is the name of this movie? 45 seconds. I'll hang out over here so you guys can see the picture. This weirdly Robert Redford vehicle. Have I shown you long enough that I can come back to the microphone? Because this is my moneymaker. $10 seconds. Holy shit, guys. 10 seconds. Holy shit. 3, 2, 1, 0. Did you know that there was a Pete's Dragon remake like 3 or 4 or something years ago? And this is from it? This was the Pete's Dragon remake. That doesn't look like a dragon. It's hairy. Why is there a hairy dragon? I know it's imagination land, but come on. It was so good outside of that. They made it act like a dog. That's fine, but it's Pete's Dragon. I loved that movie growing up. Now I'm angered for no reason. Who's that? This is the number 1 pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. Quarterback from the Clemson Tigers to the Jacksonville Jaguars. With the first selection of the 2021 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select this name. Quarterback, Clemson. Look at that hair. The weird part is he's not actually moving. That's how he styles it. It's a great joke. I'm a great joker. Yeah, Drama Turtle, you should know this. He's a smoke show. Josh is 100% correct. Give yourself a full point for the name, Josh. Trevor Lawrence is also worth 1 point. Trevor Lawrence. What is the name of this? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yes, what is the name of this gauge is what I want. "41 seconds. What's the name of this gauge?" QVC, you got it. Not the gauge that says PRNDD32. This one. "5 seconds. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's see it. We're looking for the RPM meter. It does meter RPMs. The tachometer meters RPMs. So you guys know, if you're ever wondering what meters that. What is the name of this character? First name. I don't know about the last name, so I'm just assuming it's only a first name. I'm looking for first name of this character. Like birth certificate. 45 seconds. Two 1-0. Shuri. We are looking for Shuri. Was that Nyla? Is Nyla something? Okay. All right. Well, I do know that you guys usually, when you knowingly get it wrong, you're referencing something else. So I didn't know if that was. Sure. It could have been the name Nyla. It was the name Shuri. Good job, T-Girl. I'm so proud of you. Whose girlfriend is this? Whose girlfriend is this? QVC, you got it. I'm a desperate man. "17 seconds. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see it. George Michael. We're looking for Buzz, and you'll notice two people wrote Woof afterward. Home Alone, Buzz's girlfriend. Woof. Bravo to the people who got that. And next. Go. Okay. Guys, we're going to talk about Giacomo Casanova. This is going well. I forgot his name. We all know the name Casanova. We know Casanova as this Casanova. He was a famous, whether you want to say womanizer or man who loved all women, he was famous for it. But he had a pretty, the way he became this is actually kind of interesting, and he was really genuinely famous for it. He was born in Venice, and at the age of 17, he was still a virgin. He lost his virginity to a 16 and 15-year-old set of sisters, and they were getting ready to go to a convent, and he was studying to be a member of the church. Both sisters didn't love him after this. One of them joined the convent so she could pray for his salvation. Needless to say, after his life, it didn't work. He would go on to do some crazy shit. So at 20 years old, he's at this party. We're moving on in his exploits. At 20 years old, he's at a party, a dinner party. And he sees this castrato. A castrato in Italian means basically a eunuch, a guy who has his gets castrated on purpose to keep his singing voice. He is stealing the show at this, and Casanova goes backstage after the performance and says, "I think you are a woman dressing as a man. That's the only way I can believe this, that you have this voice. I can't believe it." The man says, "Listen, I'm not I know about you. I know about your exploits and stuff already. I know you're a young guy. I'm a man. If you want me to prove I'm a man, I will. But if I prove I'm a man, you're going to sleep with me. Casanova is like, I'm so sure you're a woman. If you get naked, I'm going to prove you're a woman, and then I'll sleep with you. So the castrato takes his clothes off. He's a woman. Turns out he was just trying to be able to get acting roles. She was just trying to get acting roles, and you couldn't do that back then. So he clears that stage, I guess. Actress pretending to be man, and sleeps with her. When he's 21, he's at Carnival, and a senator has a stroke, and he rushes the senator to a nearby surgeon. The surgeon wants to bleed the senator and put mercury on his chest to save him from this stroke. Because science. And Casanova says, no, we're not going to do that. And it ends up saving the senator's life. So people now think Casanova has supernatural powers because of that interaction. And the senator says, I want to be your patron. So now Casanova, this womanizer, is walking around with the money of a senator, or at least the money backing of a senator. And people believe he's kind of like maybe a god with supernatural powers. Word's getting around, right? At 21 also, he falls in love with this a woman who runs a card game, basically a gambling house, a card house. And he dotes on her and he gives her gifts and he falls in love with her. But she is actually, it is known, her favorite lover at the card game is someone who's not Casanova. So Casanova challenges this guy to a duel, a sword fight, beats him, injures the guy, creates an enemy, but his name grows from this story, this love affair grows. People hear it now outside about this guy outside of Venice. And he says, I got to get out of Venice. Now these people are after me. So I'm going to leave and I'm going to go somewhere else. Where does he go? Paris, of course. You're the famous lover. Of course you're going to go to Paris. He goes to Paris. At 26 now, we're going to flash forward a few years. At 26, he is living with a landlady, and the landlady's daughter, through no prodding by Casanova, just walks down and sleeps with him every night. That's like her thing. And he says, it was her own thing. I wasn't going to turn her away. She was like 16 years old. He got like kind of a bad name from that, but then he impregnates right after that a 14-year-old. So he's getting a worse name. And he actually falls for this 14-year-old. The dad of the 14-year-old sends her to a convent, because that's what you did, because she gets pregnant. And this 14-year-old, Casanova goes to the other nuns at the convent and says, help me get messages to this 14-year-old. During that, they would sneak him in and out. They all fell for him. One of whom was apparently, this is the weirdest, the hot nun, like famously a beautiful nun. And she falls for him. And when he fucks off, he has an affair with both of them. He fucks off. The two of them, while at the convent, end up in a relationship together. Both of the nuns have an affair. So now the heat is pretty hardcore on Casanova, right? He ends up leaving Paris, and he's just on the outside of France, and the law catches up with him. He's now 30 years old. He gets taken back to Venice. Everyone's like, listen, we don't know what we're really trying you with, so we're going to go with blasphemy and indecency. They try him. They charge him. He's found guilty. He gets put in prison, which couldn't have been great, a Venetian prison back then. He gets put in prison for 5 years. But he and his prison mate grind down an iron bar and dig their way out. So after a few weeks, he's broken out of prison. Now, we've got this guy. He's got money. He's charismatic. He gets girls. He might be supernatural, and he's broken out of prison. He's like the most desirable man ever, apparently, at this point. So he goes back to Paris And he doesn't have any money anymore because the patron isn't going to give him money after he got convicted. So he has to figure out how to make money. He starts the lottery in Paris. And it goes so well, he starts getting invited to parties. He's rubbing elbows now with like the major players in Paris. People like the Enlightenment philosopher Voltaire. They would have these long, crazy, like famous to this day arguments about religion. And nobody says like he won or Voltaire won, but you kind of chose your side based on their arguments. He also met the librettist, I believe is the word, the guy who writes the text for operas. He met the librettist at one of these parties who was writing the text for Don Giovanni, Mozart's masterpiece opera. And Casanova apparently, in like tellings of the story, had notes. Which is so funny to me that this guy thought he was going to tell Mozart, who wrote like, maybe do this instead. And so he's wealthy from the lottery. He's traveling to England, Austria, and Russia, selling them on the idea of a lottery. Some buy in, some don't. He's got some money. He's still getting invited to these parties. But now people feel like they can tell him their secrets because anything they've done, he's done. It's worse. Like, he's done worse. So there's this girl who gets pregnant by his best friend. She can't go to the best friend, and the best friend wants to marry her, but the family won't let them marry, his family. So she comes to Casanova. Casanova says, I'm going to help you if you're trying to get rid of the child. I'll help you. I know that's against the rules of today's day and age, but me being me, of course. So they go to this party, and they sneak her away, and everyone's occupied by the party. He takes her to a midwife. It doesn't take, but the midwife says, here's an ointment that if we put inside her, it might cancel the pregnancy. He says, hey, I'll do this, but I'm going to put it on my little Casanova, and we're going to sleep together. That's how I'm going to get it inside you. She agrees, because he's Casanova. It doesn't take. Off to the convent with you. Anyway, now at 36 years old, after all this, 36 years old, he comes across this girl named Leonilda. Comes across a girl named Leonilda, and he takes her to bed, and they're gonna sleep together. But mom comes bursting in, and she says, Casanova, look at me. Look at me. And he goes, hey, don't I know you? Yes, we slept together. That's your daughter. So he doesn't sleep with her, obviously. Even back then, people are marrying cousins, but it was still known you don't sleep with your daughter. So he backs off. But down the road, she can't get pregnant by her rich husband, who is like powerful, but they don't want word to get out that he can't get her pregnant. So the mom now goes back to Casanova, says, listen, I know you got this seed, this potent can make anyone pregnant thing. You've got illegitimate children all around, who knows how many. Will you sleep with your daughter? He says yes. And here's the crazy part. How do we know all this? Because in his later years, he's a librarian for this Bohemian lord. I don't know what better word. A rich guy. A Bohemian guy, and he runs the library for this guy. He's out of money, but he writes his memoirs. And we find out he slept with his daughter because he was so open about his past, he just wrote it. So it's not up for debate. He just wrote it. It happened. To this day, his memoirs are considered the #1 source to go to if you want to find out during the Enlightenment what social norms were like. My question to you, and then he died. My question to you, with 45 seconds on the clock, and I still haven't figured out the timer. I'm an asshole. I should do that, but I'll tell you the timer. Within 50 years, I've given you, he knew Voltaire, he knew Mozart, and it was the Enlightenment. Within 50 years, give me a year that was within 50 years of the year he was born. 45 seconds on the clock. Drama Turtle, I learned all of this from 20 seconds, guys. I learned all of this from the Heath Ledger 2005 movie, obviously. We've talked at length tonight, before maybe you came on, about all the people who have played Casanova. Bob Hope, also. 3, 2, 1, guys. What do we think? 1750, 1450, 1725, 1680, and 1700. Guys, the answer is 1725. Pud with 1 year anywhere between, well, I guess that's 25 years off. So he was actually better than that. Sorry, I was doing 50 years total. But yeah, so 25 years or 50 years in either. 1725 exact. Julia, can we give Julia a round of applause for being on the year exact? Oh, bullshit. I give him nothing. I give him no credit. That was all Julia. Screw that guy. 1738, 1800. He died in 1898, so you were close, QVC. Just a little late. All right, guys. Big round of applause for Pud for getting it right. I don't have to look. I know that with the top score, and you got it right. You won tonight. Episode 122 or 3? 123, I think, of Trivia Runner. That is going to do it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for your support as we try to grow this experience. It's totally in the script to say that. Doesn't make it any less true. For all of us here at Trivia Ronin, I am Doug Larlam saying, please have a wonderful night. Don't be shitty. And I hope, if nothing else, you learned a little bit about Casanova.